What's going on, YouTube? R to the double E dash to the Z-O-N coming at you once again, making another video. And I got some stuff to talk about. Basically all the, not all, because there's not a lot of it, but there are, like I said, always some stupid motherfuckers that will always have nothing but bad stuff to say about Nintendo, no matter how good what they showed you is. But before we get into that, I just wanted to, don't know if she'll ever see this video, but my homegirl, my coworker Christy, went to New York over this last weekend, just got back today, and bought me something at the World Nintendo store. I figured I'd show it off right now. So direct your attention to the shirt. Ba-bam. And how fitting is this shirt, this image, seeing as how the Mario Odyssey trailer started out. So big shout out to Christy, man. I appreciate it, man. It's an awesome gift. I love it. And I'm going to be rocking a lot in a lot of my videos. Having said all that, get a drink of water right quick. Oh, man. Now, it's so funny, man. I mean, for the most part, there's a lot of positive reaction about the Nintendo Switch conference and the Switch overall, now that we know a lot more than we did a week ago. And it's a good thing, man. I mean, I'm loving everything I see from it. You guys saw how hype I was before and especially after the conference. I loved it. I have no complaints whatsoever. Really just waiting for them to further elaborate on certain things that they touched on but didn't really get too in-depth in, like the online service, the OS, stuff like that. But I'm loving what I saw. And then the whole, one of the things I hear people saying, oh, only 32 gigs, oh, that's not a lot, Nintendo, blah, 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 blah. I had only the 8 gig Wii U, and I was perfectly fine. I bought a terabyte hard drive, hooked that bad boy up to that, and I haven't even filled a quarter of that hard drive, and I have all the storage I need. I know with this, it's going to be a little bit different because it's a portable system, but I trust Nintendo to come up with a convenient solution because they usually more often than not do. Let's just call it what it is. History has shown that. But anyways, yeah, and I've seen a couple people here and there not happy that right now there's only 5 games confirmed for launch. Let's be honest, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is more than enough. Anybody that gets a Switch is going to buy that game. Like, it's going to sell 1-to-1 with the Switch, and it's big enough where you'll be busy with that game for a while, and before you know it, on top of all the other games that they're going to confirm, I'm positive they're going to confirm some more games within the first week or two of the Switch launch, if not the same day. You're going to have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe the very next month. Come on. And that's not even counting what third party's going to come with, so kill that noise. But it's funny, because one main culprit, so an old friend of mine, I brought him up in plenty of my past videos. He was just as negative about the Wii U. Dude I used to work with back in 08. Comes at me again after the conference. Oh, it was underhyped, didn't show enough, blah, 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 blah. He is one of those people that I say, once a naysayer, always a naysayer. I mean, I think I've said it before in other videos. You got people that are generally negative on a certain product, a certain brand, just because. All right, but there are still some that are like that, but then they're open-minded, like I am, about Microsoft. I don't care 2 cents about Microsoft. They've never shown me anything that really gets my attention, as I've said ad nauseum on this channel. But if they show me something, I am more than willing to admit that, damn, that was cool. I want to look into that. I might be interested. But then you got the naysayers that will always be naysayers, and no matter what you show them, there is no convincing them. They're waiting for Nintendo to show them something just so they can tell you why it's bad, even when it doesn't make any sense. Case in point, this dude comes at me literally about an hour or so ago. I'm giving my kids a bath. I'm watching them while I take a shower, making sure they're cleaning all the necessary parts and all that, right? And I'm there, and I get a Facebook message, and it's him. Oh, now Nintendo's crippling. I'm going to read it to you guys. So you can see the insanity of this. All right, check this out, y'all. So he hits me up, and he says, now Nintendo is crippling Zelda. 900p on Switch and 720p on Wii U. Plus, realistic sound is only on the Switch version. Sounds like Nintendo crippled it to make the Switch version the better. So much for all those 1080p/60 frame per second claims by their reps. 900p. What the fuck? WTF, basically. So, I respond to him. I say, 900p upscale to 1080, more than enough. Unless you have magnifying glasses for eyes, you can't tell the difference, and if you're looking that hard for this kind of stuff, you kind of lost what it means to be a gamer. And I also said, it's also funny how you complain about this now that it's been confirmed and not before, which means you obviously thought it looked great until they attached a little number to it. Shaking my head. And that's what I wanted to talk about, man. It's so funny because here we are again. The spec heads, the tech whores, it has to be the latest cutting edge on everything. We cannot afford it to be less at all. I've been on record saying I wanted Nintendo to come with power. I wanted to come with the latest cutting edge of everything. There's nothing wrong with wanting that. But when you want that so bad that when they don't do it, that's it. It's a no deal for you. It's a game breaker for you. That's where you've gone over the edge, man. Because to tell you the truth, 1080p, 720p, or 900p, whatever. If it's native at 900, but it's upscaled to 1080, dude, it looks good enough. Okay, I'm not going to sit there with a magnifying glass looking for the differences. You want to know why? Because I'm a gamer. I'm actually going to be playing the game having fun. It's kind of what gamers do. You know, and it's funny because he was telling me that he didn't know what the Switch was going to be like, and he hopes Nintendo doesn't fuck it up and blah, blah, blah. But he definitely wants it for Zelda because Zelda looks so amazing. Zelda looks so pimped out in his words. Zelda is just off the chain. This looks like the must-have game, da-da-da-da-da. So what does that tell you? If he was talking about Zelda's looks like that, before Nintendo confirmed it's 900p on the Switch, upscale to 1080, now that those little numbers are attached to it, oh, now it's not good enough. Now they're crippling it. Your argument holds no weight, dude. And it just saddens me to see people like this because they're such poser gamers. Like, they're not gamers. It's like if it's Halloween, they're dressed up as gamers, but they don't realize it's not October anymore, and they just kept the costume on. They're not really gamers, but they're masquerading like they are. Oh, I want Nintendo to succeed. I used to be a Nintendo fan, blah, 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 blah. Listen, man. 900p. First of all, 720p on the Switch tablet screen is going to look like 1080p. 720p on a screen this big, trust me, it's more than enough. And 900p upscale on your good TV to 1080p, it looks gorgeous. Look at the trailers. Nothing else needs to be said, dude. You're not going to be able to tell the real differences. And, realistic sounds on the Switch, not on the Wii U. The Switch has more power than the Wii U. So to get the game running decently on the Wii U, some sacrifices had to be made. Some sacrifices, maybe the sound isn't as pure as it is on the Switch, or as crisp and as dynamic as it is on the Switch. Or maybe they did do it on purpose, and can you fucking blame them? They're launching a new console, and they want this game to be the reason people buy the new console. Yet they don't want to shortchange Wii U owners who had held out hopes for this game on the Wii U since day one. So if it did purposely make the Switch version better, tough shit. That's business. That's what you do. That's what you do to ensure that your new product has a leg up on your older product. I mean, come on now. But it's just funny because before people were like, he's not the only one. I'm just singling him out because he just gets ridiculous. And sometimes you just gotta call bullshit what it is. It's bullshit. It's like 900p upscale to 1080. Oh, it's a crime. Your Xbox One runs on 900p damn near every game, just about. No one has a problem there, And then it's like, oh, the game looks so amazing, and so I can't wait for Zelda. Oh my God, wait a minute, it's 900p? Oh, I don't want it anymore, it's crippled. You sound so fucking asinine, it's not even funny, dude. You thought the game looked perfectly fine. You thought it looked vibrantly gorgeous before the number 900p got tacked onto it. The looks haven't changed, it's the same exact look, but there's a number on it now. And you're so damn superficial and not really a gamer. You're a number cruncher. You don't like the number, so now all of a sudden it's ugly. It's crippled. Fuck out of here with y'all posing ass, man. Yeah, it's unbelievable. But yeah, in any event, like I've been telling everybody, man, I'm psyched about the Switch. Real gamers are psyched about the Switch, or at least cautiously optimistic about it and not blatantly gung-ho negative because they want to be. No, they're actually real gamers, even though they're not Nintendo fans. They're like, yo, this looks pretty damn good. I've been watching so many reaction videos to the Zelda trailer and the Mario trailer and Splatoon 2 and all that, and the conference in general, from dudes who are not known Nintendo fans. More PlayStation guys, Xbox guys, and they watched it, and so many of them were watching like, yo, that looks pretty dope. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie, Nintendo, that looks pretty dope. Because they're honest and they're genuine and they actually care about fucking games. It's just simple, dude. And it's like I thought about this today, man. And it's funny, I'm doing this video, I gotta get to work, I got mad homework to do, but I had to get this out. And it's funny, another thing I was thinking about was like, I saw something on Facebook, I think it was Facebook or Instagram. It was Instagram. It had the Wii U, the black model with the Pro controller and the game tab, the gamepad, and it had like 5 exclusives. It was Bayonetta, it was all Platinum games, Bayonetta 1 and 2, Wonderful 101, Star Fox, and whatever. And it said, which one of these did you like the most on the Wii U? And I saw so many comments, Bayonetta, Star Fox, whatever, Wonderful 101. And then one dude was like, none, because the Wii U was trash. And I'm like, see, if you can, if I'm having a conversation with somebody about games, right? About gaming in general. And we're talking about the Wii U, and this person tells me the Wii U was trash, I have instantly lost all respect for any type of gamer that you may claim to be, because you're not really one. Because it's one thing to say the Wii U was severely lacking in features that the other consoles had out the box. Check. Fair to say that the Wii U was severely lacking in a good functioning online infrastructure. Check. Fair to say that the Wii U was severely lacking in third-party support. Check. However, you cannot say in front of me with a straight face, I'll destroy you. You cannot say in front of me that the Wii U did not have one of the best gaming libraries in history, because it featured some of the best Nintendo games of all time. When you're talking about the best Smash Brothers, it's on Wii U. I know there's Melee fans out there. I'm sorry. Overall package, the best Smash Brothers game is Smash Brothers for Wii U. The best Mario Kart of all time is Mario Kart 8. The best Donkey Kong Country is Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Okay? I mean, you have so many like best versions of Nintendo franchises on the Wii U. You had a great exclusive library. You had games like Bayonetta 2, Bayonetta 1, Wonderful 101. I mean, I've gone through this list a million times. Brand new IP in Splatoon that took over the fucking world. So, as a gamer, you cannot stand there and tell me that the Wii U was trash. You might say, hey, because it didn't have third-party content and it didn't have those features that Xbox One and PS4 had, it just didn't get my attention, or I wasn't going to invest in it because it didn't have those features. That's fair to say. It's fair to say even that it was a good console, but it's not great because it was missing this stuff. I'll debate you on that, and we can go either way. But you're saying it's trash? I gotta look at you like you've never held a game controller in your life, because gaming is about the games. I'm sorry, I've been saying this since I came out of my mother's. You know what? I came out, sucked my thumb, said what's up to the doctor, and said gaming is about games. Basically, that was it. That's been my mantra since birth. That's been the mantra of any real gamer, if you really think about it. And that's why we're excited about the Switch, because when you see that the Switch has a new Fire Emblem Warriors and a mainline Fire Emblem game, from what I'm hearing now from the new Direct, when you see that Zelda, when you see Mario Odyssey, when you see Splatoon 2, when you see the new Shin Megami Tensei game, when you see a new Xenoblade Chronicles 2, when you see that 16-bit looking sprite RPG from Square Enix, when you look at all this variety of content and genre of games that are being already confirmed for this console, and when you look at it didn't have the third-party support, but when you look at the amazing variety of content of exclusives on the Wii U, best Pikmin game was Pikmin 3. There's another example. When you look at all that stuff that the Wii U had as far as games, and you sit there and say that it was trash, I don't even know what to say to you. I can't even understand you. So you're speaking a different language. You're speaking gibberish. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. I look at the Wii U and I'm like, you know what, man, that system, lacking the third-party support, a horrible name and horrible marketing, an unclear message, and all these mistakes that Nintendo made. One thing they did not slip up on was gaming content. Because the Wii U and the PS4, I own them both. And I have a nice collection for both. Much bigger on the Wii U, but I have a very good collection of PS4 games. It's growing every month. And I love my PS4. But when the Wii U was in its prime and they were making games for it, I played the Wii U hand over fist much more than I even looked at my PS4. Because of the content, because of games like Xenoblade Chronicles X, because of games like Super Mario 3D World, Smash Brothers Wii U, Super Mario 3D World, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, if I didn't already say that, like I said, the Wonderful 101, Star Fox Zero, man, Lego City Undercover, Splatoon, I mean, so many games, Mario Kart 8, Mario Maker. Because of these things, I was playing that Wii U nonstop. So that Wii U, as I've said in the previous video, paid me back in full and more. I got way than my money's worth with that console without third-party support. So now the Switch, imagine it with third-party support and the greatness of Nintendo's IPs. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, it's just funny. Like I said, you know, posers will be posers, man. Oh, the Zelda looks awesome. 900p? Get that out of here. I don't want that. Just said it looked awesome. You've been waiting for this game for months, and now because they put a number to it, you don't want it? It's like, dog, y'all be about the numbers. I'll be about the games, man. God bless y'all. Stay gaming. Peace.